everyone! Today I'm going to talk about SpaceX's forgotten rocket, the Falcon 1. Now the Falcon 1 was SpaceX's first ever rocket. It was launched from a small island in the Pacific called Merlin Island. Its first stage consisted of a Merlin 1A and later Merlin 1C engine attached to a fuel tank containing rocket propellant 1 and liquid oxygen, or for short RP1 and LOX. It was planned to be reusable by parachute, but that never really happened. The second stage consisted of the pressure-fed Kestrel engine, which was much smaller than the Merlin 1A and Merlin 1C engine. It ran on RP1 and LOX, same as the Merlin engine, but the good thing about it is that it can be restarted multiple times, unlike the first stage engine. Above the second stage is a payload fairing used to carry mass simulators, or CubeSats. You might be thinking, why is it forgotten? It seems like a great rocket. Short answer, it failed most of its flights. Its first flight carried the Falcon sat and went okay until T+33 seconds when the Merlin 1A engine shut down and resulted in the loss of a vehicle, making it crash down. Its second flight had a nominal first stage burn, but sadly the Kestrel engine shut down at T+7 minutes and 30 seconds, failing to circularize into an orbit around the Earth. The third flight would have almost gone perfectly if the first stage hadn't collided with the second stage during stage separation. That flight was painfully close. Now, all hope seemed lost for SpaceX because all the flights failed and they were on the verge of bankruptcy. But on the 20th of September 2008, the fourth Falcon 1 lifted off from the pad at Merlin Island, putting RadSat into orbit and making SpaceX the first privately funded company getting into orbit with a liquid-fueled rocket. So that's nice. Their fifth and last flight was funded by Malaysia and put SpaceX's into orbit. Fun fact, the second stage from that Falcon 1 vehicle is still in Earth orbit by now, making it the only Falcon 1 second stage still in orbit around Earth. That's also nice. Here's a simulation of a Falcon 1 flight that I made in my favorite game, Kestrel Space Program. So there we have the Falcon 1 on the launch pad. It has vapor vents and a launch tower over there. So we will retract the launch tower. It takes a while, but there it is, and we can start the engine and lift off. Okay, stage separation is confirmed. It's right over there. And we're basically just gonna coast to our apoapsis with the Kestrel engine over here. Again, very, very interesting plume. Looks like it's made out of circles. I'm basically exiting the atmosphere right now because of those flames you could see. Now let's head into map view and see how much time left we have to our apoapsis. Good. And we're just gonna wait until we're closer, and we're gonna just activate our engine once more to get into orbit. You can see now I've activated RCS. It's a bit overpowered, but it also looks really, really cool. I've just now noticed that the RCS tanks are built into the fuel tank, so it's always nice to have there. As you can see, we have now started our insertion burn to basically insert ourselves into orbit. Getting very close there, and we're almost in orbit. We'll have to get to our apoapsis and do a small correction burn, but basically we are in orbit. Okay, time warp is completed. Let's just turn prograde and start our last burn. And we're in an almost perfectly circular orbit. And now we'll wait until we get into the light side to deploy our satellite, because it will look much cooler. We'll just press warp to apoapsis. Just sit back and relax. There we go, we're starting to get into the light side. There we are. Let's get to prograde and deploy the fairing. Then deploy our master unit or CubeSat or whatever you want to call it. So and there we have it. So that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing and liking. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.